All right, I'm so excited that I get to present somebody and share someone with you today who is a good friend of mine, all the way from Calgary, Alberta, which just happens to be my hometown as well. But I actually just visited him up in Calgary to see his whole operation up there. And because I've been very excited about the work that he's been doing in television. So let me introduce you to Ari.
Hey, how's it going?
Now, he is actually in a conference right now. He stepped out just for a few minutes. So it's going to be a short little interview we're going to do today. But I really wanted him to talk to you today about TV and about where things are going in the industry. Now, we all know that video is where it's at. And if you're not on video, you need to get some video happening and get your YouTube channel going and do a lot more video in your social media and on your website and so forth. So people are starting to get used to that idea, but I want you to get a bigger picture than that, okay? What I really want you to see is what you can start doing with this video. And I'm telling you, Ari really opened my eyes to all of that. So I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about his background and what it is that he does. Go ahead, Ari.
Go ahead. Who am I and what do I do? My name is Ari Taub. I live in Calgary in Canada. I am a lawyer by trade. Sport was wrestling, competed in the Olympics in 2008. Then I started a sports league, a minor league of the UFC called Hard Knocks, which is mixed martial arts. And so we started running live events and we started recording them. And then we thought we might want to do something in TV. And then in 2011, I got an ESPN TV deal in 40 countries. And I said, maybe I should learn about TV. This seems like a cool place to be. And so I started learning about TV in 2011. And then I started making biographical documentaries on athletes where we sort of told their story in half an hour in a TV show. And I was just doing the count actually yesterday, Mel, and I think we've now made 684 TV shows, which was higher than what I've been saying. I should lowball it at 500. And then we had so many of these TV shows that we launched our own channel, our own over-the-top internet type channel, and it plays on iOS and Android and Apple TV and Roku and Amazon and other platforms like Zumo that some of you might have heard, which are really cool up-and-coming platforms. And then last year I started Entrepreneurs TV Network, which is the reason why you like me and why we're doing some stuff together. And probably what we're going to talk about today. And Entrepreneurs TV Network really helps people in this space get their videos out onto TV. And you know, if people need help packaging them or making them look nice or even doing them, then I've got a team that will make them look nice for you as well.
Okay, so you've been in TV now for quite a few years and have actually been selling like a channel. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So can you explain to people, because like a lot of people, like I did when we first were talking, I didn't really understand where TV is going. I thought that, you know, I mean, we've got our regular, you know, ABC, NBC, like CBS, like the main channels, and then you've got like these cable channels. And I thought that's really all there was like the main networks and then cable channels. But you're talking about like that the world is changing and that there's something else happening with TV. And that's what I want everybody to learn about today. Can you explain where that's going?
Yeah, it's a big topic. Let me try and summarize it to start. TV now is basically, I want to talk about this TV anywhere concept that I pontificate about all over the place right now. And the concept is people watch whatever program they want to watch at whatever time of day or whatever day of the week they want to watch it, and they watch on whatever device they want to watch on. So if I want to watch MASH or Friends and I want to do it on my phone, it'll be available to me on my phone. If I want to watch it tonight, it'll be available tonight. And that's a really important concept, because it used to be that we had TVs that were 3 feet thick and 8 feet wide, and and they only had 3 channels, and MASH played at 7 o'clock at night. And if you didn't get there at 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday when it played, you couldn't watch it. And that's fundamentally different now. So we need to have our videos in a place where everyone can watch them whenever they want. That's the first concept. Second concept is TV isn't just cable on your big screen TV that's sitting on your wall. TV could be something like Roku or Apple TV or Netflix or Amazon Prime that's on your phone. And that's just the beginning. Okay, so understand that there are all of these TV platforms that are popping up all over the world in every genre. And the idea is, can we have our video on all of those platforms where our viewers might be watching? And examples of this would be, like, every telephone company in the world is trying to have their own TV network. So AT&T and T-Mobile and companies like that all are going to have a Netflix type offering in the next little while. And that presents an opportunity for us to put a channel onto T-Mobile or AT&T or every other telephone company in the world. And similarly, there's all kinds of platforms that are like Netflix or Apple TV or Roku that are popping up that you access from the internet. And the idea is that we would like to have our content there. And so we put a channel on those types of platforms as well. So by doing this, we give viewers the chance to watch our video whenever they want, wherever they want, from whatever device. So we're moving with the times.
Okay. And you already are doing this. This isn't like some hypothetical thing. You already have a channel and you're already putting it on all those platforms.
Yeah. I have a channel called Battle Zone, which is on iOS and Android and Apple TV and Roku and Amazon. And I've got a channel that's branded Hard Knocks that's on a platform called Zumo. And Zumo, like, if you look at Zumo and understand Zumo, you'll be able to see the future of this. Like, I put some videos up, I put a channel up on Zumo, and in the last 2 months, I think we've got about 900,000 videos viewed and about 40,000 hours watched. And I didn't do a Facebook Live or a LinkedIn Live or an email or joint venture or the other type of promotion we would normally need to do to get someone to watch our videos. It was sort of like I gave the videos to ESPN and they brought the eyeball. And Zumo is the internet thing, but it's actually TV. You open up your smart TV and right beside the Netflix, I have 100 channels, almost like when you open up Comcast. You open up your smart TV and you go to the channel guy on Comcast and what Zumo is. And so it's people call, I mean, some people think it's internet, but for our purposes, it is identical to what CBS is right now.
Okay.
We're having internet connections, I think, right?
Yeah, the internet's kind of cutting in and out. But here's what I'm getting. So these platforms, they're looking for content. And so what you are is you're a content provider of which they're happy to take that content because they're just lumping all these channels and so forth together. Is that correct?
Yes, that's exactly correct. Good point. Every telephone company in the world, every company that wants to be like a Zumo, everyone that wants to be like a Netflix clone, they all have to find a bunch of videos. And they're not looking for one or two, they're looking for thousands of these things because they need to populate an entire ecosystem so that when they get a viewer in, they can keep the viewer entertained for a while. So they're looking for channels. And so with Entrepreneurs Network, what I'm doing is I'm facilitating that. I'm taking content from lots of different entrepreneurs and I'm putting it together into one place and I package up and then I give it to these broadcast platforms as a channel.
Great. And that's already happening. That isn't hypothetical either.
Nope. It's not hypothetical.
That's what I want everybody to understand. This is happening, okay,
Yeah.
with or without you. So
Yes, absolutely.
you don't want to be thinking about, or think someday, oh gosh, I wish I would have jumped in then, okay? I mean, yes, you can jump in later, all right, but so will everybody else. Right now is the opportunity to actually develop your own ideas, your own show, put together some videos and actually get them on this network, okay, the Entrepreneurs Network. And there's lots of ways to do that. And without going into, because I only have Ari for just a few more minutes, um, I want to continue this conversation. We have actually some exciting news to share with you in the coming weeks about a project that we're putting together, that Ari and I are putting together, that is actually going to help you do this. But meanwhile, I just wanted to get this information out to you so you can get it going. I know it took a while for it to kind of, run around in my head about how does this work and how do I fit in and what is it that I could do to take advantage of this particular platform? Because this is where everything is going. So why not be one of those people that is ahead or like right on that curve as things are really happening right now in this whole industry? You're working with quite a few entrepreneurs already on this, aren't you, Ari?
Yeah, I am. Jay Facette, I'm on a guy, David Michaels, you. We just shot a pilot together that you're very familiar with for a Harvard-educated psychologist, which is going to be almost an interview type show. So we're going to make this the next, like the Oprah of psychology, which is a cool project that we've been working on that will be
Yeah, well, there's so many different kinds of things that can be going
and
on.
you're frozen too.
Yeah, I'm frozen. I hope it was a good look. Hey, listen, can you maybe just spark a couple of ideas about the types of shows that people could do, or even if they can't think of a show concept yet, like how they can use things they've already done, perhaps the videos they've already got, how they could use them in the channel. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. All right. So
Yeah.
did you hear my
Can you hear
question?
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No. Can you repeat it quickly?
Yeah, sure. So can you sort of spark a few ideas around how people can use content that they've already created and put it on your channel, like so that in case they can't quite get their head wrapped around a new idea yet, is like, how do you use content that's already been created? What kinds of things are you using already?
I think one of the easiest things to think about would be just think about this Zoom call that we're doing right now, and we can record this like you are, and we could package this up and make it look like a TV show, and so we could be doing interviews with our customers or clients, or just sort of talking about some interesting topics that would be cool for our tribe to watch, and record it on Zoom, and we could turn that into a TV show. That's probably the easiest and simplest thing for people to
Okay.
get their heads around now.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so do you get it, everybody? This does not have to be hard. This does not have to be pie in the sky, like someday wouldn't it be nice kind of thing. You want to get the word out and you want more people to see what it is that you do, because here's the thing. I know that the people that see this are people that are in my tribe that really are mission-driven entrepreneurs. Okay, you have an important mission. You have something that important to say and to share and to help the world with. And so we got to get the word out. And what better way than to reach millions of people on the channels that and the platforms that Ari is talking about. So stay tuned. We will be announcing some very cool things in the coming weeks. And meanwhile, if you want to talk about your TV ideas or you have questions about this whole idea of video and how it works in with TV, I would be happy to speak with you. Please go to mastermel.com/apply. and just put your questions in there. I am happy to talk to you about how I could walk you through step by step through this whole process and get you on television. All right. So until next time, until we do some big announcements, we'll see you later. Thank you so much, Ari, for shedding a little bit of light on this very, very exciting topic.